54-51 the score from Trenton Central High School. The High on top of Hopewell Valley. 3 ticks under 2 minutes in regulation. Back and forth we go. The Bulldogs trailed by as many as 13 in this second half, and they found a way to get back into this one tonight. If you miss any of today's action, and we know you did, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. If you're a complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Final 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes in this fourth quarter. Hopewell Valley trying to complete the comeback and snap a near 2-decade-long losing streak against the High. Trailing by 3. Distance of the floor to go. Vlasic to inbound. Gets it in. This is Shin. Now Berman. Munoz. Picks up Berman at half court. Now this is Desai, right wing, inside feed. Torpy puts it up, off the glass. Good! Torpy's come alive here in this fourth quarter. He's got 6 straight. High to inbound under their own basket. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Torpy all alone. The lead! Hopewell Valley up by 1. 90 seconds to go. Ball batted about and almost stolen by Jude Berman. As bodies get tangled up on the floor, Sanchez and Berman, as they exchange words, a little bit of extracurriculars, as looked like Sanchez wasn't going to let go of the arm of Berman, and that's what he was saying to him. Let me have my arm back. Heading to the line, Juan Sanchez, a chance to retake the lead if he makes a pair. Sanchez with 5 points in this contest. First shot is good, we're tied. 55-55, 1:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. What a game here on WBCB. Sanchez for the lead. Won't go. Ball's batted. Loose. Hauled in by the Tornadoes. Thrown off Vlasic. Barlow with a heady play as that one hits off of Vlasic in a not so good spot as he hits the hardwood. Possession regained and retained for the High. 55-55 the score. 1:23 to go in regulation. Tornadoes under their own hoop. Vlasic on Dixon on the right low block. Looking for Wharton. They get Dixon. Fights through contact. He's blocked. Torpy with a board. Berman hauls in the risky pass from Torpy. Crosses him up and a foul on Ingram. Berman to the line, as that is the 5th team foul against the High. Ave Ingram tabbed with the reach, and Berman a chance to take a 2-point lead if he makes a pair. Jude Berman's clutch free throw shooting helped seal the deal against Ewing. A chance to do so again here against the High. The sophomore swishes the first. It's a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. 1:13, the clock is halted. Berman's second shot is good. 57-55, Hopewell Valley. Dixon to Sanchez. Looking for Ingram, now Munoz. Haven't called Munoz's name in quite some time. 11 points on the night for Munoz. This is Sanchez. Munoz. Under a minute to play, High down by 2. Wharton weaving, Dixon driving, spinning, forcing, rattles out. Last touched by the High. It's gonna go with the Bulldogs the other way. Bodies hit the floor, and Milan Desai a bit shaky after he got tangled up with Keyshawn Wharton. Vlasic to inbound, distance of the 4 to go. 43.1 remaining in regulation. Bulldogs clinging on to a 2-point lead. Trailed by as many as 13 to Trenton Central High School. The 8-1 Bulldogs. Here's Berman. Bringing it up the right side, crosses over, through the legs. Torpy loses his dribble, needs help, looking for it, finds Berman, has it stripped. Dixon into the front court. 25 seconds, Dixon's right hand is good! Quadir Dixon ties it up at 57. Final 20 seconds, 15 and counting. Berman driving, he's called for a carry! Berman on the drive, fought off contact, and a rare carrying call. Worth noting that in 2013, rule books were adjusted for offensive ball carriers when attacking the rim. The side of the basketball was allowed. It sure looked like Jude Berman had the side of the basketball on that drive. The officials saw something different. Tied at 57, the High with a chance to win it at the buzzer as Pup Young takes a timeout. 57-57. 13.1 to go, and the sophomore Jude Berman in disbelief as they clear the timeout huddle. Looking for clarification, but not sure if he's going to get it from the official who made the call. Although head coach Matt Stein asking one of the refs for his opinion on the matter. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. We're coming in for a landing. Munoz to Dixon, the leading scorer. Wants a three for the win. No! Second chance, Munoz. It's loose. Batted loose. And we are going to overtime. 57-57. We're all knotted up. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We need one more here from the High. All knotted up at 57 apiece. Will the Bulldogs end the losing streak and improve to 9-1? Or will the High snap their 5-game skid and come out on top to continue the winning streak against Hopewell Valley? We'll find out on the other side of this timeout. Overtime basketball. Free hoops coming up next here on WBCB. All right, let's go. Jump ball at center court, Desai against Dixon, and it's won by the High. A fresh 4 minutes now underway. The 5th period, overtime. here between the Tornadoes and the Bulldogs. 57-57 the score. Munoz all alone for three, can't hit. Vlasic fighting, battling, hauled in by Torpy. Strong board brought in by Vlasic. He'll get credit for that rebound, even though Torpy able to haul it in. The cutting Torpy, right hand is good. Mac Torpy, 10 second half points for him. Give him 14 on the night. Munoz feeding, stolen by Vlasic. Up ahead feed, Torpy finds Berman, floats it up. Fought off contact, whistle stayed silent. The shoulder tugged on Berman on the shot. Stolen by Berman. Up ahead pass. Vlasic all alone. Lays it up and in. John Michael Vlasic. 2 huge points. He's got 19. Driving Sanchez, blocked by Torpy. Desai in transition, lays it up, followed by Vlasic, and one! It's all Bulldogs here in overtime. (61-57). What a run to start the quarter. Vlasic with 4 points in short order, a chance for 5 at the line. The and one opportunity. As the foul should have reset up on the scoreboard, should be the first team foul for the quarter against the High. And one from Vlasic, swishes in. It's a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs as they've erupted to start overtime. Matt Stein couldn't have asked for a much better start from his squad. 2:36 remaining in this overtime period. The High down by 7. We'll take a quick break here on WBCB. What a game. You don't want to miss this one. It's the Bulldogs and the High here from Trenton Central High School on WBCB. Could not have asked for a much better game here tonight. Hopewell Valley looking to snap a losing streak against Trenton Central that spans nearly 2 decades. The High looking to snap their regular season losing streak of 5 games, forcing overtime but falling behind by 7. A 7-0 run to start the quarter for the Bulldogs, and they are out in front. 2:33 and counting. Sanchez clears the timeline. Matchup zone still in play defensively. And one for Quadir Dixon. Torpy called for the foul. Dixon finishes through contact and a chance for one more. Chance to make this a 2-possession game. That one not good. Still remains a 2-possession game nonetheless. Down by 5 are the Tornadoes. Here's Vlasic. Ingram on him. Vlasic forcing it baseline, feeds inside. Berman, corner kick. Desai thought about a triple. They'll work it around. All alone was Desai, but an IQ play to work more time off the clock. Vlasic wants to drive left side, puts it up. Blocking foul, the call, and he'll head to the line. I'll tell you, that looked like Wharton was there, and that looked like a charge. Unlucky call for Keyshawn Wharton, who has done just about everything right in this contest for Trenton Central High School. The multi-sport varsity athlete laying his body on the line tonight and being tabbed with a pretty tall task of having to help double team John Michael Vlasic. A couple of football stars in Vlasic and Wharton on the gridiron, now shining bright here on the hardwood. Vlasic can't get the first to fall. Second shot at the line, a chance to make this a 6-point game. He hits. Under 2 minutes in overtime. Munoz at the midcourt logo. Sanchez, stripped, loose, still loose. Berman has it to Torpy, can't handle it, saved, but no, last touched by Torpy. Berman with a good feed up ahead, and Torpy patting the chest saying, my B. 1:38 to go here in overtime. The High get it back. Trailing by 6. Thomas Munoz across the half-court logo. Here's Ingram. Looking for Wharton inside, he's not there. Munoz wants motion. Calls it out. Wharton was open. He wants it on the low block. Ingram for 3. Too strong, batted, loose. Torpy has it. Bulldogs ball. He'll take his time. Now Vlasic heading right for the lane. Corner kick. And the Bulldogs able to take some time off here. Berman driving, kicking. Shin holding. Torpy as well. And just like that, Dixon forced a foul as the clock, not the friend of the High right now. 52.9 seconds to go. And John Michael Vlasic to the line for 2 more. Sinks the first. Makes this a 66-59 game. 3-possession game. Gets the roll on the second. Vlasic 2 for 2, makes it an 8-point contest. Driving, Munoz hit, whistle silent. Berman dragged to the ground and wanting the intentional foul call. And Vlasic, he can begin to smell it. What a senior campaign for John Michael Vlasic. Winless against Ewing in his career. Check that off the list. Winless against the High in his career. Get ready to check that one off the list as well. The Bulldogs 45.4 seconds away from improving to 9-1 on the season. Berman, a huge hit at the line. It's a 9-point game. Chance to ice it with this one. And he does. Jude Berman, 10 points on the night. Sanchez around the perimeter. Dixon thought about a triple, works it around. Wharton's gonna let it fly. A high arcing shot, hard off iron. Desai with a board, tied up by Sanchez. Jump ball the call. And this should stay. No, it's going to go back with the Bulldogs. Vlasic to inbound, this is Torpy. 30 seconds remaining and the Bulldogs up by 10. Wharton gets called for the foul. And he heads towards the bench. I believe that is his 5th. The High led by as many as 13 in the second half. The Bulldogs able to dwindle the deficit down to 5, then 3, and then eventually tying the game and forcing overtime. Torpy good on the first attempt at the stripe. Torpy, good. And now the largest lead of the night for the Bulldogs at 12. Dixon, 3 hoisted, won't go. Munoz the drive, left hand no. Follow up by Dixon is good. Quadir Dixon with a good hit from 2, and whistles blown down on the floor. I believe it was a foul called. Looks like Julian Van Hoek going to come back into this one. 71-59 the score. Hopewell on top, 19.2 seconds remaining in regulation. Well, in overtime now, excuse me. 5th period of play. Some free basketball here for you folks. Fans getting ready to head towards the exit as this one just about done. Bulldogs trying to break this press. Inbounds pass into Berman, turns it up the sideline, across midcourt, and he'll just dribble this one out. Doesn't look like the high will foul as they'll continue to pressure Berman, and the Bulldogs, for the first time in about 20 years, earn a victory over the Tornadoes of Trenton Central High School. Hopewell Valley 9-1 to start the season, and the fantastic senior campaign led by John Michael Vlasic continues. What a win from the Bulldogs here tonight. We'll take a quick break. The Italian People's Bakery and Amaya's Italian Eatery Player of the Game interview is next here on WBCB. Back here at the high, Trenton Central High School, as the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs pick up their first victory against Trenton Central in almost 20 years. And joining us now is our Italian People's Bakery and Amaya's Italian Eatery Player of the Game, Mac Torpy. What a performance from the senior this afternoon as he finished with 16 points, a number of clutch free throws at the line, and a huge block shot. Let's start with that, Mac. You seem like a pretty reserved person, but on the basketball court, you're not afraid to let that emotion out. The loudest roar we've arguably heard all season long on BCB after that block shot. Tell us real quickly, if you can, what's going through your mind as the play breaks down, and sort of what resulted in allowing that emotion to come out?
Honestly, it's all my teammates. Bring the energy off the bench. They always have my back, and kind of just, I may be reserved, but my teammates bring the energy, and I carry it on. So it's all them.
Well, you're definitely one of the leaders on this team. It shows not just on your output on the floor, but how these guys react to you. When I went over to the bench to tell your coach that you were our player of the game, everybody on your team started to cheer for you and kind of get excited for you. What's it like being with this group of guys? You're a senior on this squad. You've been with Coach Stein for a number of years now. 9-1 to start the season. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's maybe our best start in history, and we've never beaten Trent and especially not at their place. So this was a big win for us, and big win.
What were the keys in this one that Coach Stein sort of emphasized, maybe in the locker room or in the practices leading up to this game?
Handle the pressure for sure. We know Trenton always brings the pressure, so we handled it well, I think, and especially in the fourth quarter, we brought the pressure to them, and that was obviously the resulting factor in the game that made us win.
Well, you guys knock off the reigning Mercer County tournament champs, reigning sectional champs. I mean, the list goes on and on from a season ago for Trenton Central. But when we look at this Bulldog squad on WBCB, we see the sky is the limit. Where do you think this team can go this season?
All the way. State championship, whatever it is. I think next on our list, we got Ham West. It's a big win in the CVC for us if we get that one. And then MCTs and then states. So.
You mentioned Hamilton West. What's the mindset heading into that game?
We always rep our Bulldog mentality shirts, so bring that mentality to their place and finish off this away game stretch for us.
Awesome. Well, Mac, thanks so much for taking the time. I got some time to talk with you across the court as we headed over here. You said you were a bit hungry. Well, you're not going to leave hungry for long, that's for sure. We'll send you home with a gift certificate to the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. Get yourself a free sandwich. We're also going to send you home with a free plain pizza from Amaya's Italian Eatery. Go ahead and eat good tonight, my man. Eat like a king.
Thank you so much.
Well-deserved. Mac Torpy, our Italian People's Bakery and Amaya's Italian Eatery player of the game. One final time out here on WBCB. We'll be right back to thank our sponsors and wrap things up. The Bulldogs victorious over Trenton Central High School by a final score of 71-61. Their first win in over 20 years, their first win in program history over the Tornadoes of Trenton Central High School. We'll be right back here on WBCB. Is it his mic? Yeah, it's his mic. My bad. It was because of that. I was picking up the electric. Back here at Trenton Central High School, putting a bookend on things, and what a contest here tonight. A 10-point victory for Hopewell Valley.